Hey everybody, Shane Class here with Shane Talks Politics. Folks, I'm a little more than a little upset right now. In fact, so much I've got my stuff tore apart, making some changes on the computer so I can start producing a little bit better videos, but I'm just doing this on my phone. It's going to be a little bit clunky, but you got to know what's going on. This is happening right here in Twin Falls in our schools. Some things happened today that have me, I don't even know what to say. Allergies flaring up right now, so forgive me. Don't worry, you're not going to catch coronavirus through my phone. But I'm just going to read this. I'm going to read. I've been hearing stories. I've had people coming to me all throughout the day today that the stories I've heard of what's happening in our schools to our kids today, first day of school, it's sad. It's not right. I just need to read this to you. Hey, I just wanted to tell you about my children's experiences at school today and ask what we can do about it. My youngest boy has a note excusing him from wearing a mask. At lunch, the principal took it upon herself to forcefully mask him until his teacher intervened and explained why he wasn't wearing one. This kid, folks, this was at Perrine. I followed up and asked. This was at Perrine Elementary today. This was a 7-year-old. The principal took it upon herself to forcefully mask him until his teacher intervened and explained why he wasn't wearing one. It gets better. Worse. Not better, worse. Here's one. Another kid. My oldest boy told us his gym teacher raised his voice at him, humiliating him in front of everyone and telling him to get away. All while my son was trying to show him the note excusing him from wearing a mask. And now they want to put some kind of mark on him like a sticker or a pin to identify him as someone who isn't following the guidelines. I've got people asking me for help. This kid, I followed up and I asked, this kid was, this is at Robert Stewart Junior High, by the way. And yeah, these people need, 12 years old. 12 years old, humiliated for not wearing a mask with the doctor's note. It gets, these have been coming in. 15-year-old librarian, Twin Falls High School, humiliated a kid, said that wasn't wearing a mask, had a doctor's note, and said, you get away from me. You make me nervous. But this isn't the worst. We've got kids that are dehydrated because they have no access to water. My understanding, this is over at Robert Stewart today. And then there was a bus. Now get this. A bus full of kids, full of our kids, right? This is all right here in Twin Falls, guys. This is here in Twin. A bus full of kids with the windows up, 102 degrees. This parent's kid was on that bus with the windows up, 102 degrees out, no air. And they all had to wear their masks. He was that way for 45 minutes. Have you tried going out, even sitting in that kind of temperature without a mask on? It'll cook you in a car without air conditioning. Drive down the road, windows up in your car today. I looked at my temperature gauge at one point today out on the road. It was 104 degrees. With one of these dang things on their face, in that kind of temperature, windows up, and they can't breathe. And this is the part that just is absolutely just makes me so mad. I'm taking this, I'm taking you over to the CDC website. I want you to see the URL. I don't want anybody accusing me of hitting them with a bunch of crap, okay? This is the cdc.gov, straight from their own page. Now come down here. Provisional death counts for coronavirus, week ending 8/15. So this is February 1st through the 8/15 of this year. We saw a spike. You see that spike coming in here about April. A big spike. Look at the age group, by the way, 85 years and older. If you look at the next one over, that's 75 to 84. Look at 65 to 74, 55 to 64, 45 to 54 in the purple, 35 to 44 down here, 25 to 34 right there. Now let's keep going. Look at the 0 to 24 years of age. That is this line. The very, very bottom. You know why that line's so small? Right here, data.cdc.gov. I'm not making this up. This is the CDC's own webpage. Now I want to show you something. Deaths by age, 0 to 18 years. This data goes all the way down through. I'm sorry this is so clunky. I'm having to do this with my phone right now. August 19th. Okay? The beginning dates, here's your full date range. February 1st through August 15th. This is where you get the data. Now I want you to look. This is 0 to 18 years. You see where this tops off of? Tops off at 35. Okay? Your two different colors are male and female. And the two different groupings that you're seeing there are 0 to 4 years and 5 to 18 years. You come down here and you look at this. I defy anybody to explain to me why kids need to be wearing masks, why they need to be suffering, why they need doggone screensaver, why they've got to be going through all the crap they're going through right here. Look at these numbers. Okay, this is broken down by 0 to 4 years, 5 to 18. And that's your females. And then you come over here, 0 to 4 years and 5 to 18. That's your males. Now, so nobody can accuse me of anything. That's 11, 26, 18, and 37. That's the deaths, okay? So just so you can see, 11 plus, 26 plus, 18 plus, 37. Now you tell me my math's wrong. That's 92 kids in the entire United States. There are 74 million kids in that age group in the United States. And we're putting our kids through this crap. It doesn't make any sense. There's no other reason except for ridiculous fear. Ridiculous fear. Unwarranted fear. There's no reason for doing this, whether it's fear or it's politics. I am so fed up. I'm so mad at what we're doing to our kids right now. Right here in Twin Falls, Idaho. Our kids deserve better than this. And I know I'm going off right now, but you ought to be pissed off, as pissed as I am, that our board of 5 has chosen to do this to our kids. It doesn't make any sense. We ought to be out there just beating the streets, beating down their doors, standing outside those schools and saying, what the hell is going on here? These are kids. You can screw with us adults. Do what you want to with us adults. But by God, don't mess with our kids like this. This is wrong. And something's got to be done. Get a hold of me. We've got to do something.